Good afternoon, everyone. We'll wait for a couple of few minutes and then we'll start off the session at 3:05. We'll just wait for everyone to join and then we can start off at 3:05. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Okay. So I'm hoping everybody's joined the meeting and we can start off. We'll start off with a quick recap from yesterday, and if you have any doubts related to that, you can go ahead and let me know. So, yesterday, what we figured was what is marketing, and we explored both the types of marketing, which is your traditional marketing and your digital marketing. Today, we're going to, look into only and only digital marketing and what it is, how it works, what are the things we have to keep in mind. Everything that we have heard, we must have heard about influencer, we must have heard about content creation. These terms we keep coming across. What these are, what these mean, how they help us, what they do, we'll be looking into that today. But anybody, any doubts from yesterday, anything that you would like to ask, or anything that you would like to add to yesterday's session, you are free to do so. Anybody? You can let me know in the chat box, or you can let me know. I'll let you unmute yourself and then you can go ahead. Anybody with any doubt or anything that you would like to add about yesterday's session, something that you looked into after the session and you have a doubt about it, anything at all? Anyone? Okay, I don't see anything. Nothing. Okay, fine. Wonderful then. We will start off with our today's session in that case. And also, if there is any doubt in the middle of the session, also, or anything at all, you can always come to the chat box and ask me the question that time itself, and I will pause and I will clear the doubt. So, if there's anything, the chat box is open throughout. You can go ahead and ask me your questions. Do we have SEO and social media? No, we do not have SEO in social media. We have SEO for websites. Uh, SEO is different, social media is different, SEO is different. So today, when I'm explaining about different types, different things that come under digital marketing, then you will get it. Okay. So we will start off. I'll just share my screen. Give me a moment. A second. Yes. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Just a yes in the chat box would do. Yes, perfect. Okay. So today what we're going to be looking into is digital marketing. And before I start off, just one thing. Why is it going to help? Because all the faculties are already in one career path, as in, you are already educators, you are already faculties of college. So why digital marketing for you? How is it going to help for you? Of course, for the students, the reason it helps is they can freelance with digital marketing, and also during their college they can have their digital marketing career side by side. Also after their college, they want to pursue their career in digital marketing, also they can go ahead with it. But why is digital marketing important for teachers or educators or faculties? Why is it required for them? Simple, couple of reasons. One, if you want to exhibit your college in the market in a better way, especially faculties and HODs, they have this thing, example, with principals, they want more admissions or they want better admissions. For that, digital way is something which you can adapt. Coming to the HOD level and all of that, there are events organized, hackathons organized, cultural events organized. And how do we let more colleges or more people know about it? Simple, usually what I see even today, when there is an event organized in college, there is a poster sent to the sister colleges, or the colleges that you are in a good bond with. There is a poster sent through the students to them, or it is sent through mail. So this is one way, which is a traditional way. We are able to do this because the faculties and HODs of that particular campus. But let's say you want it to be a you want your event to be known by everybody in that particular city. That time digital marketing is going to help you. How initially we used to go and approach people or talk to people or let them know that this is the event happening in our college. Right now there is a much simpler way of doing it without that much effort, right? Through digital ways we are going to be able to do that. Coming on faculty level, I'm sure you have come across YouTube, teachers teaching on YouTube. How do they teach? What do they do? And of course, with teachers, in colleges, there is a limited amount of your potential that you're able to put in. There is a lot more potential, lot more experience that faculties have, which they should be exhibiting to the students, and the students will get to learn better. It's going to be good for them. So digital marketing is going to help faculties with that. When I am explaining about digital marketing, I will be explaining about how it works on social media, how it works on YouTube, how it works with websites, all of that. Try to relate it to how it is going to be useful in your perspective. But before I start off, just one thing. Any teacher who is learning digital marketing for a certain purpose, like this is what I want to do, and I know digital marketing can help me, so that is why I want to learn. Anybody, the chat box is open. Anything that you would like to learn digital marketing for, any faculty, like for your personal benefit. Of course, institutional benefit is always there, but a personal benefit that I want to start my YouTube channel of teaching, or I want to have something like that. Anybody? Or on social media, I want to have my teaching. Yes, online and LMS. Perfect. Yes, having recorded sessions and all of that on LMS platforms is also one thing. Yes. Anything else? For my personal business. Okay. Okay. It is a subject for my MSc CA students. Okay. For that purpose. Okay. Fine. So we will move on with the session, what actually we're going to be covering today. So we figured what is digital marketing yesterday, what we'll be covering today. Just one second. My screen is stuck. Just a second. Yeah. So these are the things that we'll be covering today. These are the five, how do I say? These are the five things that you include in digital marketing. And these are the different things that we'll totally be covering in an entire training that we have till the coming Friday. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to cover is the digital marketing channels. How do you go ahead? What are the different channels to reach, or what are the different channels through which you can market your product, your service, your event, whatever it is? Okay. Second thing, SEO, SEM. This is another thing which is only required if you are building a website or have a website for your brand. Like I said yesterday, every time you Google the best college in Bangalore or the best restaurant in Bangalore, it is not coming based on the, which is actually the best. No, it is simply coming because of your SEO, SEM, where your keywords and all of that is going to be included. SEO is search engine optimization, SEM is search engine marketing. SEO optimization is based on the amount of keywords you have used. Okay. Example, when I am searching for colleges, there are few words that are there. Example, your placements, right? There is the word example placements or events or internship. These are the keywords that people usually look for. They do not just type best colleges in Bangalore. They usually go ahead with colleges which provide 100% placement or colleges which provide internships. These are the things that they go ahead and search. So adding these keywords in your website is very, very important. Adding it in multiple levels is very important. So that is what is your search engine optimization. Coming to search engine marketing, here it involves a little bit of money, where your Google Analytics and comes into picture. So what you do is you pay a certain amount to Google for your website to come on top. When I am typing engineering college in Bangalore, if you want your college to come on top, simple, through Google Analytics, you can pay money and you can have that college on top. This is the easiest way. Okay. And a financial way, like, you will have to pay a certain amount and then you can come on top. Of course, if there's another college who is paying a higher amount, they will come on top. So this is where your money, through that, you can go ahead and get the website on top. But SEO, whereas, is a very organic way. Organically, you can get it on top by putting your digital marketing skills into picture. You can bring that on top. Next thing is your social media marketing, the most famous thing and the most reliable thing. Is it like bidding? Yes, not really bidding, but kind of. Every time the price keeps increasing. Depending on example, maybe restaurants and colleges, the pricing to come on top is going to be high. But let's say I am talking about best photo studio in Bangalore, the pricing might not be that high. Or let's say I am searching best, you know, uh, a small item or a small service, then the pricing won't be high. But whereas with colleges, hospitals, institutional level, restaurants, all this is going to be high. Somewhere like bidding, but not exactly that. Of course, this is there that if there's somebody paying a better price, they come on top. That is definitely there. Moving to the third thing, which is your social media marketing. So, social media marketing is something which is the most famous. The reason digital marketing came into picture was mainly because of social media marketing. The hype that social media has got in the past few years, through that only digital marketing and all of that came into picture, because we have seen how overnight there are people or there are businesses that have gotten famous. There are colleges that have gotten famous on social media also, right? There are various things. Overnight, there has been fame for even individual people. I'm sure you must have come across, there is some student dancing in a college event. That dance video has gone viral on social media and they have become famous overnight. Not just that, social media is one of the platforms where, I mean, as a joke, I am sure you must have heard memes or, seen memes on Instagram, where as a joke, they say that social media or content creators, influencers are the only people who get paid to travel and eat good food and go around and just make videos on it. I am sure you have come across this joke at least somewhere on Instagram or Facebook. So, social media is that platform which is, if used to your benefit, it is one of the best blessings we could have in today's generation. Because through social media, you can go ahead, exhibit everything about yourself that the world is unaware about. Simple. Social media has given that platform to every individual where you can go ahead and exhibit your talent. Usually, back in the day, the biggest issue used to be is talent is there. Now, what to do with this talent? Where, who do I go and tell that this is the talent I have? That was the biggest issue. Today, when you have social media, any kind of talent that you have, you can go ahead and exhibit it on social media. And if it is something which is, which is people relate to, people like, you can have a whole different perspective to your career through social media only. Now, how is digital marketing going to help in social media? One thing I always say about social media, very few times it is your luck that you post something and it goes viral and you become famous. This is luck. In social media, there is something where hard work comes into picture. That is where you use your hashtags, that is where you use your different elements of social media and get that fame. It is not that, let's say you have 0 followers today and you want to reach 1,000 followers. It is not overnight that is it is going to happen. No. Through your digital marketing, through using your hashtag, through regular posting, through regular reels, all of these, through regular posting basically, and using the right hashtags, you can reach that part where from a 0 you can reach 1,000 without investing any money, without sending a message to your friends and family to go and follow and like your content. This is through your marketing on social media. That also we will figure out. Next thing is your content and email marketing. Here, what is email marketing? I am sure you have come across on your email, there is something called as promotions. Through that, you get a lot of mails from, maybe Grammarly, LinkedIn, Canva, Agoda, Goibibo, Mintra, Amazon, Flipkart. These people keep sending you emails on regular basis. That is your email marketing. This is something which I will be covering definitely, but we will not be focusing too much on it because, in our perspective right now, it is not very important. Email marketing is important when you have a well established brand. Right now, what we're looking into is, let's say, we're starting from 0 and we want to build a brand. So, in that, email marketing is not of great use. But definitely, if you have a well established brand like Amazon, Flipkart, Mintra, something like that, and then you can go ahead and use email marketing. But email marketing is also one of the channels in digital marketing. Next, affiliate and influencer marketing. What this is, how do you do this? Simple. Let's say you are a person who is starting, hosting an event in your college. You are calling an influencer to that event. Why? To get more crowd, to pull more crowd. How does it help with that? This also we will be covering. Okay, so we will move on to the details of it. Yeah, the first thing, what actually is digital marketing and how does it help? Simple, you are running a ad on Instagram. Okay. I am running a ad on Instagram where I am saying that there are admissions open in my college. Example, that is the ad that I am running. The first thing is the user is going to see this ad. As soon as they see this ad, first thing they do is they will go and check their website, because we are also aware social media is one of the platforms where scams also are very, very famous. It is the most easiest way to get scammed or for people to scam or con people. So that's why, knowing digital marketing, you will also be aware about what are the possible things that can go wrong. Okay, how do we run ads on Instagram? Okay, I will tell you, I will just cover this topic and I will answer your question. Okay, so the first thing is you run the ad. As soon as you run the ad, you need to have a website. Without a website, having a brand is next to impossible, because the reason we go and look for the website is, usually if it is a scam, they may not have a website. Usually when there is a website, there will be testimonies on it, there will be student review or people's review on it, and then we tend to trust that brand. So if you are trying to establish your brand, you need to definitely have a website. Next thing is seeing your ad. I'm sure you've come across on the ad, there will be option enter your name, enter your phone number. Correct? That is the next thing that happens. Third, how to convert these. So as soon as you enter your phone number and your name, you become a lead. Okay. How to convert this lead into a customer? Simple. This lead is going to be called by the sales team or the admissions team. They are going to get in touch with them, and they are trying to convert this lead into a customer. This lead is basically a potential customer. They are interested in you, but the sales team is going to put that effort and convert them into a customer. Once they are converted into a customer, then also having your good relation with them, having your good loyalty with them, having a good, providing them with good service, they are going to be a loyalty customer for you, and eventually you can keep making business through the same customer itself. Now, coming to how we can run ads. Simple. I will start off with Instagram, how you can run ads. There are three types of account on Instagram. One is your private account, second is your public account, third is your professional account. These are the three accounts that you can have on Instagram. When you have a personal account, simple, and how this is a setting in your settings page. Just one second. Maybe in tomorrow's class, I will show you how to change the settings. Right now on my laptop, it will be a little difficult. Tomorrow, I will log in with my phone and I will show it to you. First thing is your personal account. Personal account is you create this account where only you and your followers can see it, right? Only the people you follow and whose request you accept, only they will be able to see it, right? So this is where you decide who is going to see your content. Second is your public account, where everybody can see. They are your follower, not your follower. They can also see your Instagram, they can like your stories, they can like your reels, they can like your posts, they can comment on your posts. Third thing is a professional account. This professional account is where it is the best to run ads. Only in a professional account you will be able to generate this leads. In your professional account, let's say you make a post, okay? There will be something as, do you want to run it as an ad? You will have an option there. Meta is what owns Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. They itself will give you this option where you can go ahead and run it as an ad. It will tell you to add some money to your Meta account. So you can add up to maybe 1,000 rupees, and on that post you can only spend 200, 300, 400. You can decide how much you want to spend on that post. Once you spend that much money, it will be reached, then you will be able to set that I wanted to reach people between the age group of 18 to 21 or 21 to 25. Then you can set a bar that I want it to be only in Bangalore or only in Mumbai, only in Odisha. However you want people to see that post, you can go ahead and add it over there. Once you add it, Instagram will only show it to those people again and again. This is called, you are fixing the age group and you are fixing the geolocation. Once you fix, simple, if I am running a restaurant in Bangalore, why would I want Delhi people to see this ad? it is going to be of no sense, right? Because they will not be, even if they're seeing my restaurant, what are they going to do? They will not travel all the way to Bangalore just to see my restaurant. So what I want is only in Bangalore or states around, cities around Bangalore, they should be able to see this ad. So there I can add a geolocation. Once I add that, my ad will run only in this particular area. Now, coming to the Google Ads scene that I think Azam Khan sir is talking about. So, Google Ads is through your Google Analytics. Simple. You can run Google Ads. You have to make a certain post on, you have your website on Google. Simple. You can boost the number of people uh, visiting your website. Every time you go and search colleges in Bangalore, your website should appear. All of that is possible through your Google Ads. Not just that, you can run ads saying, on other, when you're playing games, or when you are on your email, or when you're watching something on your YouTube, you keep getting ads. There you can also get Google Ads that if you are interested in admission, if you're looking for engineering admissions, go ahead and write your phone number and your name, you will get a call. So that is again your Google Ads, Google Analytics. This you can do through Google. This has nothing to do with social media. Google Ads is for your SEO, SEM, as in where you are making your website more visible to others. For social media, you have meta ads. Whereas for Google, you can, for your website and all of that, you can go ahead and use Google Ads. Azam Khan, sir, I hope I have answered your question. If there's any doubt, please let me know. Yes is for I have answered your question, or yes is for there is a doubt. Okay. Okay, so we will move on to your search engine optimization. What is search engine optimization? Simple, I will tell you about this. I will just share my screen and I will show you what is a search engine optimization. Just a second. Yes. Okay. So let's say I am going for a simple. I will start with my XLR website itself. Okay. This is our XLR website. Okay. So if you can see over here, this entire website, it has a couple of keywords. Example, why would somebody come to our website? Either to upskill or to see our careers options that we provide. Next thing about training. These are few keywords that you look into. Not just that, also where there are courses. Yeah. Here you can see the different courses that are available. This is through your Google Ads. This advertisement that you're seeing is through your Google Ads. So the minute I take all of this and I submit, the minute I add all of this and I click on submit, it is going to reach the XLR team, and then the team is going to get back to you and ask you about whatever your questions are. Now coming to the courses that we offer. Right over here, you can see these are various courses we offer. These are also keywords. This also helps the minute I go and search for upskilling companies, it is also going to show XLR because these are the things. Or I, let's say, go search for, artificial intelligence training in Bangalore or online training. All of this is going to appear, right? So in the PPT you saw, on page SEO is optimizing content, heading, meta tags, and keywords placement within your page. So basically, when we are designing our website, we make sure that we add all the possible keywords that are required. If you can see here, all the keywords that somebody could possibly search for: certificate, training, or a company's name, right? All of that we have added over here. Now, moving to the next thing, off page SEO, building backlinks and domain authority through external mentions and partnerships. Now I will show you how this goes. What is a backlink? Here you can see it is just xlr.com, correct? Now, if I go and search data analytics, W certification course, here you see there is a part added It has become slash. It was only xlr.com. The minute I've searched something, it has become xlr.com/tableau training in Bangalore. This is a backlink. Now, in this, I will search for course curriculum, or I will search for, uh, no, sorry, just one second. Under this, if there is another thing which I can go ahead and search for, the backlinks keep getting added again and again. Or simple, I search institutions, right? I have searched institution. So here xlr.com, it will change to xlr.com/everyday learning. This is what it has come to. Now in everyday learning, I am going to go and search for another thing. Here all the colleges are appearing, right? Here I will go and click on data science, for example, or deep learning. Anything that I go and click on, the backlinks will keep changing. The backlinks will keep adding, correct? Do you see again? The backlink will change again once this reloads. The backlink is going to change again. So here you see it is changed to generative AI course training in Bangalore. So it is changed again. This is what your backlink does. The more the backlinks, the better it is going to be. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. So this is one thing. Now we will come back to our, yes, technical SEO. So basically, one more thing while we're designing the website, okay, that you need to keep in mind. Let's say this is one mistake that I have seen on institutional level is a problem with a lot of college websites. It takes a lot of time to load. The minute you open the website, it takes a lot of time to load. That much time is more than sufficient for a person to lose interest and not get back to that website. Simple. Let's say I am shopping. There is Mintra, there is Agio, there is Amazon. Three brands that I'm shopping from. Amazon quickly is giving me all the answers. Let's say I'm going clicking on anything, quickly it's giving an answer. Quickly it is showing me. Whereas the other websites are time consuming. They are taking time to load. Although my internet connection is fine, they are still taking some time to load. This should not happen with websites. So basically, when you are designing your website, you should also keep in mind the crawlability of that website. Simple. From one tab to another tab, when I'm crawling, it shouldn't be very time consuming. If it is time consuming, people usually tend to lose interest. So that shouldn't be happening, and that is something you should keep in mind. Okay. Uh, Okay, can I explain backlink again? Okay, just one second. And one more thing, Dr. Padma ma'am, if you could please help me with recap using Instagram, if you could just elaborate a little bit, I didn't understand. Yes. What is backlink? I will tell you again. So when I am going and searching, okay, uh, xlr.com. Sorry, my bad. xlr.com. This is our website. Okay, this is what I have searched. Correct? xlr.com I have searched. Now, what I want to look into is, let's say, with work with us. Okay, how do I go ahead and work with XLR is what I want to know. So the minute I click on this, yes. So these are the opportunities that are there at XLR currently. Now here, if you can see, it was just xlr.com. The minute I have clicked on something, it has become slash careers. Now, if I will click on more details of this, it is opening a new tab. This is a backlink. Here, if you could see, this careers is a backlink. Here, if you can see, here it is xlr.com, careers, BD delivery female. This is a backlink. So the more backlinks you have, the better it is for your website. Not just that, I am sure if you can go and search, let's say there is a certain college that has collaborated with XLR. On their website, they would have mentioned XLR. Or not just that, I will show you how XLR has helped other colleges. I will show you that. Um, there was a point where, just 1 second, I'll show you. Yeah, institutions. Okay. Each time we mention an institution on our website, or let's say an institution mentions us on our website, it is going to be better for us. How? I will tell you. Example, I am not aware of, for example, I am not aware of this university. For example, I'm not aware of this university. Simple, since it is mentioned over here, I would want to know about that university. So I have seen it here. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to go and look for that university. I'm going to see what that university is about. So the more you are mentioned on a certain platform, it is going to be better. And this part, this is your backlink. This is the main link. This is the link to the website. This is your bank link. The more the backlinks, the better it is. So that is something about your backlink. Okay. Uh, can you explain? Those are just web addresses. Okay. Got it? Yes. Okay. So the more the backlinks, the better it is going to be. So let's say my website is mentioned on your website. Example, Geetam has mentioned XLR and XLR has mentioned Geetam. It is beneficial for the both of them because they will get to know, let's say I have not heard of Geetam. For example, through XLR, I will go and search what this university is. Let's say you are exploring the Geetam website and you have not heard of XLR. Through their website, you will come to my website and you will go and search about what we are, what we do. So obviously, it is better by mentioning or being mentioned on various websites. Now, coming to the SEM part that we were discussing, what is SEM? Simple. SEM delivers instant visibility by placing your brand in the top of a search result through paid bidding. Like sometime back they had asked, but this is not exactly bidding. Like, on bidding, there is I am putting 100, you are putting 101, then I am putting 102. It is not like that. Simple. I have put 100 and I have left it. You came up and the minimum price shown to you was 101. So now you have gone ahead and put 105. So you are on top one, I am on top two. And bidding is usually for being on the top. Through Google Analytics, it is not always being on top. You can also be in top 10, top 20, top 100. Not necessarily that you need to be the top one itself. You can also bid and be in the top 50 colleges or top 10 colleges because maybe being on the top one is going to be very expensive. So being on top 5 or top 10 is also something which colleges or businesses don't mind. So that you can do through your SEM. Okay, so one is your Google ads, second option is your binge ads, third option is your you pay for the position. How you pay? I will tell you here. Organic ranking takes months. Absolutely. If I keep adding keywords, I keep making changes in my website, I keep adding backlinks, all of this I can keep doing. But this is going to take a lot of time. It is not going to be an overnight thing. It is not going to be that, today I make my website up to the mark and then I will be on the top. No. Still, what comes on the top is because of your Google Analytics. Through your SEO, you can come in top 10. You cannot be the top one or top five. Why? Because there are people who are paying to be on the top five. So, obviously, Google is going to prioritize them compared to the others, right? So, now paid ads appear immediately for product launches, seasonal campaigns, or competitive markets. SEM offers speed that SEO simply cannot match through SEM, through paying in your Google ads. SEM is simply paying through either binge ads or Google ads. If you want to come on top in Google, you have to pay for Google ads. If you want to come on top for binge ads, you need to pay in binge ads. So different platforms you'll have to pay. So here, when you are going and seeing through your SEM, each time you pay, you will come on top, right? Through your SEO, it is an organic way of being on maybe top 5 or top 10. Is SEO and SEM clear to everyone? Any doubts that you have or anything that you would like to add to this? The chat box is open. Please let me know. What is the difference? This is only in terms of your websites. I hope this is clear to you in terms of your website. What is SEO and what is SEM? Pay to win formula. Absolutely. The more you pay, the better it is. Absolutely. Whereas with SEO, it is not paid. SEM is definitely paid. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Wonderful then. We shall move on. Yeah. Coming to social media marketing. What are the different platforms that we can look into for social media marketing and how it is going to help? Very common, very often used Instagram, right? If you are somebody who wants to put across your lifestyle, fashion, food, all of this, then you can go ahead and use social. SEO is unpaid, SEM is paid. Absolutely, Kavita ma'am. Yes. SEO is unpaid and SEM is paid. SEO is through keywords, SEM is through paying a better amount to that particular search engine, which is paying up. If you're paying a better amount on Google, you will come on top in Google. If you're paying through Google ads, if you are paying a better amount to Binge, then you will come on top on Binge through Binge ads. Yes. Now coming to the different platforms. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. These are the three platforms that we will be looking into. Okay. First thing is Instagram. Why should you use Instagram? If you are going to post content about your lifestyle, food, fashion, all of these things, then Instagram is the perfect platform for you. But let's say you want to go ahead and have community groups or you want to talk about events, then Facebook is the best platform. Coming to LinkedIn, let's say you are somebody for educators or faculties right now. For your professional growth, I would blindly suggest LinkedIn. Simple. Each time you have attended an event in your college or each time you have attended an event in another college, usually students benefit out of it. Why? Because they either get participation certificate or they participate in that event, win a prize or something or the other. Whereas faculties who put all the effort in preparing the student for that particular event have next to no recognition given. So that is where your LinkedIn is going to help you with that. Simple. Every time you are a part of an event, even if you have just participated, go on your LinkedIn, make a post, speak about that event. Not necessarily, of course, like, if language is a barrier or there is some issue, simple, we have AI tools to help us. We have Grammarly to help us. We have Chat GPT to help us. We have Gemini AI to help us. If you want to go ahead and exhibit your skills on entrepreneurship, or you want to go ahead and exhibit your technical skills, non-technical skills, you want to be invited by other colleges for guest lectures, LinkedIn is the best platform. Even today, for educators, not just educators, even corporate professionals, right? Nowadays, every time they want to go and look for somebody, they go ahead and look on LinkedIn. Simple, they need a corporate trainer, they will go search on LinkedIn first. All the corporate trainers will be visible there. But if you are a corporate trainer and you have never posted only on LinkedIn, then you are not visible to them. So basically, you had the platform, there is an opportunity, but because you were not regular with your posting on LinkedIn, you missed that opportunity. Simple, I am a trainer. If I want new opportunities to unlock for me, I need to be very, very regular on LinkedIn. How I am very regular on Instagram. Simple. If I am traveling somewhere or if I am going somewhere, eating a certain kind of food or visiting a certain kind of restaurant, I am going to post on Instagram. Obviously, that is how the entire generation has become. But every time I have attended an event or every time I have trained a new batch, every time I have done something for my professional career, I have not given that importance to go ahead and post it on LinkedIn. That is where you are having that gap. That gap is something every educator should be filling. Simple. You are taking a certain class, you are participating in a certain event, you are having an achievement in your professional career, you are receiving an award, you are giving an award, you are being a part of an event, or nothing, you are participating in an FDP program like this on digital marketing. Simple. Go ahead at the end of the training. For this training, I will help you also how to go about it. Go ahead towards the end, make a post on LinkedIn. That is very, very important. How important in today's day? Let's say somebody asks you, are you on Instagram? Are you on social media platform? The minute you say no, the person is going to raise their eyebrows, right? Yes or no? Quickly, the chat box is open. Yes or no? Yes, Tejal, you can post on LinkedIn even about past events. Simple. Go ahead and put your event date. You can put the right date and you can go ahead and post. Like on Instagram, not necessary like that I am traveling today, so I need to put today only the post. I can post after 1 week also. Correct. So same with your LinkedIn. Let's say after 1 week you want to post, you can, but hereafter make it a point that each day you are posting. The day the event happens, please go ahead and post it that day. Yes. So I got the response, yes, yes, yes. Simple. When nowadays when somebody says, oh, you are not on Instagram, you are not on Facebook, usually people raise their eyebrows. They're like, how? Then what do you do for your social media? How is it possible? Even small kids nowadays, 8th standard, 9th standard, are you on social media? Their answer is yes. So definitely with our age group, being on social media is the most normal thing. Now, how many of you are that serious about LinkedIn? How serious you have taken social media or Instagram or Facebook? How serious are you about your LinkedIn? My voice is unclear to everyone. Just let me know in the chat box. Is my voice unclear? Am I audible properly, everyone? It's clear? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So coming back to the question on LinkedIn. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Yes. Coming back to LinkedIn. Okay. How many of us are that regular on LinkedIn how we are on social media? Simple. If you want a boost in your professional career, it is and in digital marketing, it is not just there is a myth that digital marketing is only about Instagram, YouTube. No, digital marketing is not just social media and not just YouTube. It is way beyond that. Digital marketing is websites, digital marketing is LinkedIn, digital marketing is all of these platforms where you are accessible to the entire world. Simple today, if I want to message the principal of any college from any city, I do not. Back in the day, it was so difficult to approach someone. If I wanted to approach a principal of a certain college, it was very difficult. Today, sitting in Bangalore, I can approach the principal of any college in Delhi or Mumbai. How? Through LinkedIn. All of them are on LinkedIn. So your professional career is going to boost through LinkedIn. Example, I am a technical person. I want to approach somebody for a referral from Google. He or she works in Google and I want them to refer me. Simple. LinkedIn, I can go and approach them. Back in the day, having a platform or approaching somebody was the biggest problem. Today, with LinkedIn, you can go ahead and approach anybody. Now, this is where through your digital marketing, you can boost your professional career on LinkedIn as well. Why we don't focus much on X? The reason we don't focus much on X, I will tell you, because uh, Twitter basically is somewhere where you have, not a lot of people even today are on Twitter. I'm sure everybody is on Instagram. I'm sure everybody is on LinkedIn. There are not a lot of people which are on Twitter. Reason being, because I will answer all the questions. Just 1 second. I'll start off with Prabha ma'am's question. The reason we do not focus on Twitter is because Twitter has mixed information. Twitter does not always have right information. Twitter has mixed information. Twitter has people's opinion. Opinion of people may or may not be right. And this is not going to help us with marketing. If I am going and posting every day on Twitter, it is not going to help my career that much. Whereas if I go ahead and post on LinkedIn every day, it is definitely going to boost my career. Simple. Right now, if I want to find out the best, best AI ML educator in Bangalore, I will not go and look for it on Twitter. I will go and look for it on LinkedIn. If I want to find the best restaurant, I will not go and look for it on Twitter. I will look for it on Instagram, right? So in that aspect, Twitter is basically, if you want to go ahead and give your opinion, it is a great platform. But in marketing perspective, it is not something that we focus on. Coming to Azam Khan sir's question, LinkedIn is for professional and other social media is time pass mostly. Not really time pass, sir. If we go ahead and use it in the right way, definitely it is not time pass because uh, what we think of social media is wrong. Our perception why social media is there is wrong. What do we use social media for? For scrolling reels. We are using it in the wrong way. Does not imply that social media is not great for us. Social media is one of the platform where people make lakhs of money only for traveling and shooting that content. They only make videos of them traveling and them uh, eating good food, traveling to new locations, wearing different types of clothes. They make lakhs of money for that because they are using it in the right way. We are using it to waste our time, they are using it to make money. So it is simple what you are using it for. Subscription creates a difference on LinkedIn, are you talking about? Definitely, subscription does create a difference. It makes you more visible. But even if you are not unless you are somebody who is searching for something through LinkedIn very aggressively, you are searching for a job aggressively, or you are searching for a candidate to work for you aggressively, then you can go ahead and go for the paid version, or it's a free version of every website, every platform is more than enough. I'm saying mostly, not fully. Yes, absolutely, Azam Khan sir. Absolutely. Yes. Now, so that is what your LinkedIn does. And I would suggest all the faculties from today itself, make sure you have your LinkedIn account. There is one day where I will invest on, maybe the last day of our training. I will invest on going ahead and using LinkedIn, how to use LinkedIn. I will help you out with that. But as of now, go ahead, create your LinkedIn accounts, add about your professional career. Simple. Where was your education from? Where is your work experience? All of these things you can go ahead and add. Moving to the next thing, which is content creating and email marketing. Simple. Blogs is something I would like to focus on. Anybody aware about what is blog? Something that you would like to say? What is blogs? What does blogs do? Anyone? Any answers? What is blogs? The chat box is open. You can please come ahead and let us know. What is blog? Blogs. Similar to website. Okay. Anything else? Essay with keywords. Okay. Articles. Yes. Okay. I'll tell you what is blogs. For that, I will show you an example. Okay. I will go back to our own website itself. Yeah. Here we have a section for blog. I will show you the best example of blogs. Okay, everyone is somewhere guessed it almost right, but I will tell you exactly what it is. Yes. So you can see our blogs, okay? Studying abroad expectation versus reality for Indian students. Now let's go ahead and read this. So if you can see, I think this is from one of our students at XLR. Okay. She has written about, he or she has written about their entire experience, right? About studying abroad. Usually, majority of the students, they consider studying abroad as one of, their options. So when you are seeing this over here, she has written, he or she, I am not sure. Okay. He or she has written, I think it is her. Yeah. So if you can see, each year 8 to 10 lakh Indian students travel abroad for higher education to build successful careers. For young Indians, studying abroad is not just an education milestone, it's a dream. So here she is writing about her entire experience and what she feels about this entire thing. The first thing is the application dream, where you are writing. Here you are making it relatable. what is happening, mastering the local language, then coming to adapting to a new education system, homesickness and social anxiety, right? These are things that nobody is going to talk about. Everyone is going to talk about the exams you should clear, the universities you should join, the course you should select. These are unsaid things that nobody is going to talk about, which you can talk in your blog. Simple, you must have come across vlogs, YouTube vloggers and all of that, who travel across, from one city to another, and they write about it, they talk about it. Same, your blogs is a written part of the vlog. When you go visit a new restaurant, right, you make a vlog that, hi, welcome to my channel, this is the restaurant I am visiting, this is what I tried, this is the food price, the overall price is so much. I'm sure you've come across videos like this. Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you come across videos? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've come to a new restaurant. Yeah, I'm sure. Exactly. Yes. So these are called vlogs, which you post on YouTube and all of that. Blogs are something you post on your websites, on your LinkedIn. Example, you as a faculty, okay? What are the hardships that faculties usually face? Simple. What do people assume about teachers? Okay, there is an assumption that teachers know only one subject that they are teaching. Example, you are a teacher who teaches data analytics. Teacher knows only data analytics. Teacher wakes up and comes to school in the morning at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., finishes, goes home 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., takes care of family, goes to bed, sleeps, next day morning wakes up, does the same thing. Is that is what I am saying. A person who does not belong from our industry, this is what they think. Is that what is a teacher or a faculty's life? Absolutely not. There is a way, there are things way beyond it. The hardships that they face, the kind of preparations that are required. Every time there is a new technology, every faculty has to adapt to that new technology. They need to learn that new technology. Or very simple, something that I have seen, which is one of the biggest things that I have seen teachers adapting to. 10 years back, it was about how teachers used to have a chalk board and they would explain the entire concept beautifully. That is how my teachers have taught me, right? That is how my teachers have taught me the entire concept, just with a board and a chalk piece. They were able to teach the entire concept. Whereas right now, there are new things, interactive class, teaching aids, making lesson plan online, using online platforms to teaching, using LMS platforms, using various things have come up. Teachers are slowly adapting to this, right? Every day they are learning something new. Simple. Even all the faculties who are here, why you're learning digital marketing? Because you are adapting to a new technology. You are trying to adapt to something new. This is a hardship. It is not you have learned something and you're teaching the same thing to the new batches. Every day, every month, there is a new thing that you are learning and upskilling. These are the hardships that faculties face. Now, this is something no faculty or very few faculties have come out and spoken about. This is something where LinkedIn is going to help you. Where you go ahead and post something like this, all the faculties are going to come and support. They are going to speak about it, right? And the perception that people have of faculties is going to change. Not just that, you are going to get recognition for speaking. Just one second. Yes. So these are various things that you can go ahead and speak about. Or there is, let's say, a new technology in the market, right? Simple entrepreneurship. Every time there are students where we speak about you should get placed after your degree, you should get a job in this company with this package. Nobody really pushes students to start their journey with entrepreneurship. There are a lot of faculties who believe in entrepreneurship, but nobody really pushes students. And students also have become, they are in a box where degree is open. Now I have to get a job. Now I have to get so much package. It is a box. That box only faculties can break, because getting placed after your degree is the box that faculties have created, faculties and parents. So breaking that box is also something where faculties can look into. So when you are writing your blogs, simple, Vlogs are a visual representation where you'll have to put up your face, your audio, all of these things. Blogs are simple. You can pen down everything and go ahead and post it on any particular platform. Yes, that is about your blogs. Coming to your affiliate and influencer marketing, simple. There is an event happening in college, right? You get an influencer to talk about it, or you get an influencer to attend that event and all of that. That is your or on social media there is an influencer who's talking that I am coming to so and so college on so and so date. If you want to come and meet me, you can. Or let's say there is a technical influencer, somebody we all look up to. Example, there is an MBA college and there a huge CEO of a certain company is coming, right? CEO of, let's say, Zomato, or CEO of Amazon, or somebody like that is coming. Using them on social media is also one more thing through which you can get great push to your event. Next thing, your analytics and performance, how your Google Analytics and all of that works, right? So this is again in terms of your website. What it brings is, these are the few terms that you should be aware about. One is traffic. Any idea about what is traffic? You can go ahead in the chat box and tell me what is traffic. When I'm saying there should be more traffic on the website, what does that mean? What is traffic on website? Any idea? People visiting. Perfect. Yes. The more the people visit my website, the better it is, right? More and more people should visit my website. So when I am adding blogs to my website, simple. Let's say today somebody goes and searches engagement. Perfect. Let's say today somebody goes and searches uh, study abroad expectation versus reality blog. Maybe they will be redirected to the XLR website. Why? Because on XLR website, we have a blog like that. So that blog is going to get more traffic to my website. Not just that. Let's say there is a course not many companies offer. So example, a course of data analytics. Assume not many people offer this course. Now, the minute a candidate goes and searches data analytics course in Bangalore, they will be redirected to XLR website, right? So more the traffic, the better it is. Number of people visiting your website is your traffic, correct? Next is your CVR, which is your conversion rate. What is your conversion rate? Simple. Percentage of visitors who complete a desired action. Visit versus purchase action. Perfect. Visit versus purchase. What happens is, where I am visiting XLR website. Okay, now XLR doesn't want me just to visit the website. Or example, your college. I am visiting your college website. Your college website, the reason I should be visiting is maybe to get an admission, right? That is the perspective of you making your website. So simple. When I am visiting a website, I'm a visitor. Once I have taken admission, then I become a client or a customer or a student, right? So your website needs to be in a way where the person just visits it and then they should become a customer or a client or a student. So that is your conversion rate. Next thing, bounce rate. What is bounce rate? People who leave after viewing one page. Now you can see on our XLR website, there is not one page. There are minimum of 5 pages. When somebody is visiting your website, don't you think it is better if they explore the entire website, all 5 pages? Only then they will understand, right? What is the company, what it does, or what is the institute. So bounce rate is basically percentage of people who leave after one page view. They see it, they see the first page. Usually they are disinterested, that's why they leave. So your bounce rate needs to be less, whereas your CVR and traffic needs to be really, really high. When you are running this on Google advertisements, you will be able to see it. Okay. Yes. Coming to the, okay, any doubts so far? Anybody? Any doubts, anyone so far, or something like you would like to add? You can go ahead and unmute yourself also, no problem. Something you would like to add or no, any doubt? Something you think I have missed about these topics that you would want to add? Okay, perfect. Now, coming to the next thing, your strategy funnel and key takeaways. Okay. So, what is your strategy funnel? Simple. First thing is your action, then is your decision, then is your interest, then is your awareness. First thing, there has to be a action made. SEM, email, retargeting, these convert intent into purchase. Your action, the customer needs to make an action that, when you're running an ad, they're entering their name or username or name and phone number. That is your action. Second is decision. What is decision? Let's say you call them up, they will make a decision based on your reviews, case studies. Should I go ahead with them or not? Third, interest. Then they will see your social media, then they will see your SEO and all of that and develop that interest. Fourth is your awareness. At the end, they will be aware about your brand. This is your awareness. Okay. Now, we are moving to another thing for today. We keep talking about ads and posters, right? We keep talking about how these ads help, what are these posters, what they do. Now, I want to ask all the people, all the participants in the meeting, how many of you have used Canva or are aware of Canva? Have you heard of Canva? Are you aware about what is Canva? Yes. If yes, what have you used it for? If you've used Canva, what have you used it for? Editing, certificates and resume. Edit. Okay. Today I will be introducing you to what is Canva and how it helps. Okay. When I'm saying running an ad, how will you run that ad? First, you need to make a poster, right? Courses. Perfect. How do you go ahead and use Canva? I will be introducing you to that today. Okay. Let me share my screen. Yes. Okay. So simple. I will go ahead and log into my Canva. Yes. Now, here I have various options. Okay. I can create Instagram post. I can create presentation. I can create Instagram story, Facebook post, anything. I can edit a photo if I want. I can edit videos if I want. I can go ahead and make certificates, anything that I wish to. Today, what we're going to be looking into is making an poster. Okay, so I will go ahead and search poster. Now, in poster also there are options. Do I want a landscape one? Do I want portrait, A3, A4, A2? How do I want it? So let's go for a A3 poster. Okay, I want to design a A3 poster. Now, what am I designing this A3 poster for? There are various things over here, right? What am I designing it for? Let's assume I am designing it for admissions. Sorry, admissions open poster. Here I already have details, so I will go ahead and use this template. Okay, now I will show you how you will do it. Now, this is the university name that is mentioned. I will change this to the university name, example, uh, ABCD University, Benga. Okay, here I have made this change. This is not the logo. So let's say my logo is different. That's why I'll delete the logo. Over here, I can add another logo. Now, your child's education and adventure starts here. Explore our school. This is written. I do not want this line. I want to have a different line where I will make my changes, whatever I require. Right now, here you can see these are the things that are provided. Now, art and music, for example, is not provided. I want to add here AI certification courses. So basically, what I'm trying to say is this, or here I want to add my number. I will add my phone number 1122334455. Here I want to add my website. However, you want to go about it, you can do. Now, let's say all this content is wrong. Simple. Go ahead, delete all the content. Okay, I will delete one second. This is the logo, so I'll delete that logo as well. I will, this I require. Just a moment. all of these things I want to delete. So I will go ahead and delete it. Okay, now this also I do not like. For example, I will go ahead and delete it. Now, whatever I want to add, or this image I don't want, right? Or I want to change the image. Simple, this is this image. I want to change that image. I can go ahead and change. So these are templates that are present. Okay, you can use any of these templates and go ahead and create your poster. Now, in this template also, you will see few of the templates have crown. This crown is for paid version. Only paid. If you have Canva paid, you can use it, or else you cannot. Whereas this does not have any crown. So this is a free version. Anybody can use this. Okay. Not just that, I will tell you all the elements that are present in Canva while you are designing it. For that, I will go ahead and create a blank sheet. Okay. I want to create a poster. So I will create a blank sheet. This is a blank sheet. Now let's say I want to add a template. Just one second. Yeah. Let's say I want to add a template. Here I have template options. I can go ahead and add it. Let's say I want it for a restaurant. I will go and search restaurant. The minute I search, all the restaurant related templates are here. Let's say it is about a cultural event. I will type cultural event poster. All the cultural event posters are visible here. Let's say it is about hackathon, hackathon, hackathon poster. All the hackathon posters are available here. Let's say it is AI awareness. Sorry. AI awareness related to AI, everything is here. So whatever I want, I can go ahead and search. Okay. Now coming to elements, what are the things you can add? You can add shapes. Example, I want to have a round shape over here. Okay. And inside this round shape, I want to write something. So I'll write my own name. Okay. Now I do not want this in this color. I want it in a shade of pink. So this is where you can add your shapes, any shape that you wish to. Okay, this is one of the element. Next, if not shapes, you have graphics. Now in graphics, you have various things. If you can see over here, I want to add for phone, I want to add this. This is a graphical image. For location, I want to add this. So I will add location, right? Basically, this is where your graphics comes into picture. Now, once graphics is done, you have animations that you can add. Example, I want a person walking. This is an animation that I want for a video that I'm making. Or I want an animation related to, whatever you, clapping hands or something related to something in chemistry. I want an animation. I can go ahead and add an animation. So these are your animations. Then you can add your photos, videos, audio. In audio, I'll show you. Here you can add a AI generated voice. Here you can add your own voice. Here you can add a music also. Example, I'll go for AI generated voice. I will choose Lisa. Okay, I will choose Carol. Did you know emus and kangaroos cannot walk backward? So here I will change this to hello, my name is Ankita and I welcome you all to this training. Okay, generate AI voice. So one second. You can add if you want to change the voice. Okay. This is not for posters. Let's say you're making a short video, you can use this. The reason why this is happening is I have added two voices over here. So I will delete one of the voice, or I will just delete both the voices and I will add a voice. This is how you can generate an AI voice for any of your purposes. So here you can also create interactive things for your classes, for your students by generative voice. So here, not just this, you can add whatever you want, and here you can change the language as well. So let's say you want to use the UK English, Indian or US English, French, Hindi. I will try with Hindi. I will change this to a Hindi example. Just a second. So basically, if you type here in Hindi also, it is going to work. I am not sure why this is not happening, but let's say if I type in Hindi. Yes. So that is possible through your, I'm sorry, through that. Okay. So through your audio, you can add like this. Now, once your audio is done, you can add charts. This is something which is very beneficial for all the teachers. I will tell you why. Uh, are you getting it so far, everyone? This is free version. Wherever the crown is coming, that is paid. Wherever there is no crown, it is free. Example, I will show you in the voice also. See here. In the voice, let's say AI generated voice, Isha and Kishore, these two people are, there is no crown. So this is free version. But let's say you are going for in this one, this is also free version. There was one I had seen. Yeah, you see, this is coming with crown. This is also coming with a crown. So this is paid. Whereas this is free version. So if it's coming with a crown, it is paid. If it is coming without a crown, it is free version. Okay, now we'll explore the other elements. Your charts that we were exploring. Very, very, very important for teachers. Example, you have a meeting where you have to show the students' performance or anything of that sort. Okay, what you will go ahead and do, I'll show you that. Okay, I will tell student mark, enter, or students, college students. Okay, it's not coming. Uh, monthly expenses. Okay, this is also not coming. So, or we'll just pick a random chart. We'll pick a chart. Okay. So, example, I am using this chart to speak about the students of my class. Okay. So, I will set that this, I don't want it I want it a line chart. Okay. I want to see the growth. So, here I want it to be, I will delete few of the columns. I can also import data. Okay, I want to import data, so I will open Google Sheets. Let's hope I have something in my Google Sheets so it will be visible. Just a second. Okay, so this is, I think, marks of a certain college, or this is the attendance of a certain college. Okay, for example, just example, I have taken attendance of a certain college, Java batch 1. Okay, this is the entire sheet. Let it get uploaded. The data limit is exceeded. Okay, this is, okay, let's try this sheet. Example, this is a sheet. Okay, I click on done. I want a graph. it has given me an entire graph. That is how simple it is. What you have to do is simple, go ahead, select any graph of your choice. Example, donut chart I have selected. Here I want to select what I do throughout the day. Okay, so task, I will rename this as task. Here I will rename this as hours spent. Okay, so per day, sleeping, I spend 8 hours. Okay, then coming to your next thing, eating, I spend maybe 1 hour every day. Work, I spend 8 hours. Okay, then entertainment, I spend 4 hours. Right? So you see basically how an entire this thing pie chart is donut chart has been made. I can also convert this to a pie. So maximum time I have spent sleeping. Then I have spent the next 38% of my day with work. Then I have spent, so here there is one thing, HR, that is extra. So these things you can go ahead and change. Okay, I will delete all of this. You see that? So if I've deleted everything, totally the amount of things that I do in a day is present over here. That is how simple it is to go ahead. Okay, 1 second. Regarding the attendance, you will get the attendance link at 4:30. Yesterday's attendance link cannot be given to you today. Attendance link will be active from 4:30 to 5:30. So, and at 5:30, the team itself will post it on the group. You do not have to go ahead and ask for this. So, this is how you go ahead with your graphs. This is another element. Okay. Once this is done, we will move on to the next thing. Just a second. Yes. This is all your graphs and charts. Next, your forms also you can create over here. You want to create a rate your experience. So this form you can create where students can go ahead and rate their experience, right? Not just that, frames, grades, tables, whatever you want your tables like, all of that, you can go ahead and create. Okay. So these are the things that are possible on Canva. One more thing which is very helpful for teachers, which is possible on Canva, is your presentations, which I will not be covering today. It is a little too much for one day. So this is the use of Canva. Has everybody got it? Everyone? Yes, no? Perfect. Azim Khan sir has got it. Naveen, Paul, Anusha, Animesh. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, now I have a very small activity for everyone. What I want you to do is you are free to go ahead. First thing is go ahead, log into Canva, create your account. You will require your Google account and all of that to create it. Go ahead, create your account. Okay, first, and then go ahead and design anything, a poster that you think is, beneficial. Any poster design. So how will you go ahead and create it? Simple, I will tell you. Right now, you are free to go ahead and create it however you want. Go to your create option, click on create. Okay. Then go and create, click on poster. Okay. Click on portrait, landscape, whatever you want. You will have a free canvas given to you. These are all your elements. You can add a text. So, example, I want to add a heading where I will name it poster. Okay. And then I will place this on top. Okay. Then I will create a subheading, practice purpose only. Okay. This is my subheading. Once that is done, I will add body. So here, any topic of your choice, make it colorful, make it informative, be as creative as you want. Done. Now, this is example my poster. What will I do now? See. So I want this in a bigger size. This is 134. I wanted 150. Enter. Now this is in the size 76. I want it in 100. Enter. This I want it in the size 75. Enter. And I want this in points. Okay. Now um I want to change the color of this canvas. So I will change the color to something light, this color. And I want this content to be in blue color, for example, or this. I want this to be in this color. And I want this to be in a gradient color like this. Okay. And I want the entire sheet to be in a gradient color like something light. So like this. Okay. Now I want to add images. So here I will click on photos. Okay. And I want to add image of paint. Enter. So this. Okay. Now this thing I have added over here. You can see how it is coming as the background. Yeah. Now I don't want a gradient. I want something dark. So I'll go for black. And I can also the transparency. One second. I'm adjusting the transparency. So you see that now let's say to the entire sheet, I want to add a image. I'll add this image to the entire sheet. Now for this thing, I want to decrease the transparency. You see within, I think within some time, an entire poster is ready, right? And here I can click on share. Once I click on share, I can download it. I can download it in various options like JPG, PNG, PDF, PDF print, however I want it. Not just that, let's say I want to upload an image. So here I will go to uploads. Okay. I can upload a file. I can go ahead and upload a file. So when I click on upload a file, all the images that are present, right? I have few screenshots. This will get uploaded. Or let's say I want to add my image. Okay. My image I just seen over here or something. Let's say I want to go ahead and upload an image. I can upload an image. Once I upload, it will be visible here. So these are few images that are uploaded previously. So these will be visible here. And then the minute you click on that, it will come over here. I will just upload a file and show you. Example, this is my picture. Okay, I've clicked on open. It is uploaded here. Now, as soon as I click on this picture, it will come here. I will resize this and I want to place this over here. Okay, now you can see there is a background in my image. So I want to crop that. I have cropped it. You can see that. And now I will my images uploaded over here. So this is how you can go ahead and upload your image. One more thing that Canva is very, very well known about, very well known for is I will show you what maximum people use it for. Mm, let me take an image. Okay, we will take this particular image. This is one of our friends itself. Okay, so just a second, I'll delete everything. Okay, this is one image that I have taken. Okay, this is the paid version, but I'll show you something it does. I like everything about the image, but the background, how there's green and all of that, doesn't make it look professional. So here there is an option for background remover. I'll just click on that. You can wait and watch what will happen. It is going to remove the entire background of this particular person. So, and now let's say I want to edit this image. Okay, I want to add something. Example, I can add filters also. Okay, if not filters, I can go ahead and there are various things that you can go ahead. I want to add a glow this thing around him, or I want to add a drop this thing. However, I want it to be curved. Whatever I want to add, I can add. Also, magic edit, simple. Here there is something. Wait, I will show you. There is an erase part, magic eraser. Okay. In this image, if you can see, there is something blue over here. I want to erase that. I'll create a brush size. Erase. You see that entire thing? That part itself has got erased. Or let's say around the head, there is hair flying and I want to erase that. I want it to be neat and clean. It is going to erase the entire thing, right? If I just click and I want it to erase, just 1 second. Assume this button I wanted to erase. The entire image itself has gotten erased. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, these are various features that you could go ahead and use, okay, on your Canva. Now, okay, there is something on the chat box. You will receive the link in some time, please. Yeah, the attendance link is there. Please go ahead and fill it. I'm sorry, I missed the time. Everyone, please take a moment. Go ahead and fill the attendance link, everyone, please. Go ahead and fill the attendance link, everyone. Everyone, please take a moment and fill the attendance link. Yes, I hope everyone's filled the attendance link. Thank you so much. Yes. Now, what I would want all of you to do is go ahead and design a poster. Anything of your choice, anything, seeing all the elements, go ahead and try practicing this. The reason we are doing this right now, and I would also want you to display your work, whoever is open to displaying, I would also want you to display your work. The reason we're doing this is because while you're seeing me do it on Canva, it seems very simple, but the minute you sit to do it, you will find a lot of problems, lot of difficulties. So right now I am in the meeting. Let's say you find any difficulty, you can come to me, let me know, and I will help you out with it. So I would request all of you to please go ahead and try using Canva and creating a simple poster for anything of your choice. Maybe about digital marketing or about some event or about your topic or about yourself, anything of your choice. But try to use all the elements. If you are having any doubts, I am available here. Please come to the chat box or come unmute yourself and ask me your doubt. Am I clear? Everyone, just quickly a yes or a no in the chat box would do. Shweta ma'am, regarding that, uh, one day's link is only available for that day. So example, today's link is only available from today 4:30 to today 5:30. Unfortunately, we do not have the access to push it to the next day. So that won't be possible. Yes, everyone, please go ahead and do it. And if you have any doubts, please come back on the chat box and let me know. I will give you 10-15 minutes to do this. And then I would also request few of you to go ahead and present your work and show us what you have done. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and start working on this and let me know if there's any doubts. I am in the meeting itself. If you have already filled the form for the attendance for today, you don't have to fill it again. If you have filled the attendance, you don't have to fill it again. Hoping it's the same link that is over here. I'm hoping everyone's working on the poster. We can start off maybe at 4:50. We can start looking into what has been done. So you have 10 more minutes to go ahead and do this. Yes. Could you please rename yourself? RKP, is that the name? Or can you please unmute yourself? RKP. Are you done with the poster? Doing okay, okay. No, there is somebody who just said done in the chat box. So I just wanted to know if you could please unmute yourself and let me know if you're done with the poster or what is it. Done, Dr. VC. Yes. Could you please unmute yourself? Dr. V. Sitha. Attendance done. Okay. I was asking about the poster. Is the poster done? Anyone? And who would like to present their work? Anybody who's done with the poster and would like to present their work? Anita Patil ma'am is doing it. A.M. Shafiullah sir, are you done with the poster by any chance? Or if there is any doubt that anyone has and would like for me to, present it again, please let me know. Naveen Pol sir, can you please unmute yourself? Will you be able to unmute yourself right now?
Yes, ma'am. So can
Yes.
you
Good
listen to me?
afternoon, sir.
Very, very good afternoon, ma'am. Just in a small time, I tried to do something like to putting a few
Would you
things
like
here
to
and there.
share your Would you like to share your screen and show us that poster, sir? Or
Uh,
should I share
yes,
the
ma'am.
screen? I have it.
I think so. Sharing is not enabled to me.
Uh, Shushmita, can we please give them the access to
Yes, ma'am.
share?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a moment, sir. You will have the access. You'll be able to share your screen. Just a moment.
Yeah.
Yes, the access is granted.
Okay. Just in a quick iteration, I just tried something now.
Wonderful. I really like how you've used all the elements, sir. It's really nice.
But yeah, so I think so. Some of them they are asking for subscription. I'm like we need to use with
Yes, everything that has that crown emoji thing, that is subscription.
uh, yeah, in which ways I'll just try it a little bit. And in case if we are using it quite often, I think so. We will get acquainted with this. Okay,
Yes, sir. It's
ठीक है
come
ma'am.
out really well, sir. For the first time, I think it's too good.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
This was for your AIML topic, or like what is the perspective of this poster?
Yeah, I was planning for rolling out an faculty development program, ma'am.
That's right.
So yeah, so for that, I was like thinking, like because here in-house we have got a design team who do that for us. But any which
Okay.
ways, I thought I'll just get some hands-on to this so that I can understand how it is done. Yeah.
That's really nice. So you are from Bangalore, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I work at RV University, assistant professor for School of Business.
That's really nice. I hope you're getting to learn something from this.
100%, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, happy to hear, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks for that.
Yes, anybody else who has completed their work? Anybody else who's tried something and would like to present or has done something with the poster? Anyone? There were few people who are still doing it, so just wanted to check. Are they done? Still doing it? Yes, I see somebody's posted their poster. I made it in my phone now. I don't have a laptop. No problem, sir. Will you be able to share your screen? Will that be possible for you? You can unmute yourself. Dhyan, sir. Will you be able to unmute yourself and share your screen?
Uh, Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I had it.
I cannot hear you.
Uh,
You are on mute, sir.
uh, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am, I have made and I can try to show it to you.
Yes, please share your screen. Are you able to share your screen, sir? Yes, we can see your screen. You have designed this on your phone, sir. That's really nice. It will take some time to load. It usually does take some time to load. So maybe in the downloads, since you downloaded it, maybe in your downloads it will be there. Over here, it usually generally takes some time to load. No problem, sir. I'll share my screen. I'll show the poster. No problem. I'll share the poster. You can just unmute yourself. You can stop sharing your screen. I'll share. Yes, sir. Tell us about your poster, sir. I'll just open it 1 second. Yes. This is the poster. The purpose of this poster.
Ma'am, the purpose of this poster is to start a new tuition center for students. And this
Okay.
is the very first poster that I made.
It's really nice, sir, but just few things. The empty spacing, if that we could figure out, I feel like, and the font size. So you see the font size is different here and this is different here. So that uniformity, but otherwise it's fine, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And then I think we
Okay.
have where are you from, sir? The answer you're from?
Actually, I'm student in Don Bosco College, Goa.
Okay, you are a student.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
good to know, good to know.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Anybody else who would like to present their work? Please unmute yourself and let me know if there is anybody who would like to present their work. We have Lakshmi ma'am. Yes. Would you like to present your work? I see you put up a poster in the chat box.
Madam, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
I have
afternoon.
downloaded it, but it is unable to upload the file.
Okay,
I
you
am
can share
unable
your
to upload
screen
the
and show
file.
it to us.
Oh, it's somewhat first poster for me, ma'am.
No problem. I'm sure it would have come out well. Please try to share your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Unable to change the color of the data, that means text. As you have told to reduce the background, I have reduced, but unable to change the text colors.
Okay. On Canva, you're facing that problem. This is the poster. Okay. I feel like a little more content could have been added, but otherwise it's great. It's good. Not bad.
Yes,
For the
ma'am.
poster,
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's good.
Within quick time, I feeling somewhat designing is unable to upload the correct exact design.
No problem. You can take your time and maybe tomorrow again we can discuss. Where
Yes,
are you
ma'am.
from?
No, Nizamabad, ma'am.
Okay, and currently you are a faculty in
Yes, ma'am. Assistant professor in EC department.
assistant professor of
EC department, ma'am.
which college, sir?
Vijay Rural Engineering College.
That's really nice. That's really nice to know, sir. Really nice. I hope this training is helping you out.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, and about the rest of the posters, today we're in short of time. So we will be going ahead with the presenting part tomorrow. For all those of them who couldn't finish it in so much time, no problem. Tomorrow, initial 10 minutes, we will discuss the work and then maybe we can go ahead with the class. Any doubts, anything as of today? Anyone, any doubts? And I hope everyone's filled the attendance link. All good? Okay. Okay then. No doubts, nobody? Attendance link is Shushmita, if you could just put it up once again. Yes, and I hope everyone's filled the attendance link as well. Okay, fine. Thank you so much, everyone. I shall see you again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you.
Alvi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.